Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about remembering your freedom and who gave it to you. Hey, what robs you of rest sometimes? Think about it. On those days when you can't get to sleep or stay asleep, or maybe those moments when you just can't be still during a few minutes of downtime, or in those times when you know that you are running low on energy or peace or vision, or you're spinning the wheel faster, what robs you of rest? What gets in the way specifically for you? Well, today's verse is a reminder from Scripture that explicitly says, remember something. And as we remember it, it's going to impact our rest. Well, here's a good reminder is throughout the Old Testament, there are many times when God tells his people to remember their freedom and who gave it to them. So specifically in Deuteronomy 5, verses 15, he says this. He says, remember, this is God speaking through the Ten Commandments. He says, remember that you were slaves in Egypt and that the Lord your God brought you out of there with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. Therefore, the Lord your God has commanded you to observe the Sabbath day. So God is saying, remember your freedom and who gave it to you. And this command to remember is sandwiched right in the middle of the Ten Commandments, right in the midst of the commandment where God is saying, honor the Sabbath and keep it holy. He's saying, remember your freedom and who gave it to you. So today, let's pause and remember the same. The Israelites, get this, they consistently forgot how stuck in Egypt they were. They consistently forgot that God was the one who stepped in. They consistently forgot throughout the Old Testament that it was God who brought them out of captivity and into a life of freedom and full life. So think about this. In the midst of the command, talking about rest, talking about Sabbath, talking about this ceasing of productivity, talking about setting aside one day out of 7, putting all of your work in God's hands and leaving it there for one day. In the midst of that, that's when God said, remember your freedom and who gave it to you. Why? Because remembering your freedom and who brought it to you, it helps you enter rest. So this reminder is so important. As you remember the might and the goodness of God, you're better able to rest that God is for you, not against you. You're better able to rest when you remember that there is not one challenge, there is no obstacle on earth that is bigger or stronger or smarter than God. You rest when you remember your goal and your potential is not actually greater than God himself. You rest when you remember that what God has done for you, you could never do that on your own. So today, remember your freedom and who brought it to you. And as you do, you will find rest.